Why hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from beyond the binary. Welcome back to another episode of Blueprints. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I recorded an episode last night, and I believe it clocked in at about an hour and a half, but very little was achieved apart from, well, a couple of things which are genuinely quite interesting and fun. But I watched it back, well, little bits, and I just thought, you know what? I think I've got a plan here. So I'm going to pass over to future Andy, who is going to cut out certain parts and put them in the video shortly for you to watch. And then today's episode will begin. It probably will be like 10-20 minutes worth of footage, but still, I think this is probably better entertainment-wise, just given how poorly things went elsewhere in the run yesterday. So in order to not bore you for an hour, I'm going to do that. So take it away, future Andy. Why, hello there, past Andy. It is future Andy here. Hello. What I've done is I've taken little bits of the run and just put them back to back. And you'll see them in sequence, and I won't really narrate over them. But it gives you a taste of what sort of transpired in what was essentially 2 hours of nothing really else. I was very tired during the recording, and my speech is slow. So hopefully you enjoy this, and your regularly scheduled episode will continue afterwards. So yeah, enjoy. I think it's gotta be. I think we're gonna go for the schoolhouse and hope that we can draft some classrooms. Let's start from this side. So let's work off of the assumption that this is true. The gems are in the black box. So one of you has to be false. One of you has to be false if this is true. So if they're not in this box, true, that works with this. And then the statements on the other two boxes are true. Which, if they were, then they're all true. So you have to be false. And if the gems are not in this box, but they're apparently in the black box, I think it's got to be white. I think it has to be white. Final answer, please. Oh, really? Now this is new. This is, okay, I'm leaning in. I'm leaning in. One sip of Pepsi before we go in. Cheers, everyone. I can immediately see there are multiple paintings. So, grade 5 art class. Okay. So we've got the stag. We've got the crowbar. We've got the sandcastle. I'll never live that down. We've got the car. We've got the plane. We've got the bride. And notice all of the different colors. So we've got white and pink. Well, white and pinky reddy. Red plane. Blue car. Yellow sandcastle flan, red hand holding the crowbar. Okay, I don't think there's anything necessarily to glean from the colors there. We'll definitely take the apple. Yoink, that's mine now. Crown and crow, boat and bat, stage and sage, clock and lock, pane and plane, house and hose, stage and stag. Does this spell anything? So, N-O-T, not, L. Wait, so it's lock, so L. No, it's C, C, L, U, E. Not clue, you bastards. You bastards. You cheeky I can't believe that. You got me. Well done, well done. Not clue. Yeah, okay. Okay, sure. I'll let you have that one. Right, moving on. Lockpick kit. Observatory, spare room. We're going to try and redraw the classroom if possible. We did get one. It is facing a direction which we cannot access, though. which is slightly problematic. Do I want to risk redrawing 6 times in the hopes that we get one that goes down? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 6. We would then need to draft 3 more up here. That's not impossible. Let's do it. Let's do it. So this is grade 6. Oh, the projector's out. It was always a good class when the projector was wheeled out. Does anyone remember the like overhead projector with the like not cellophane? What were they? Like the plastic sheets, and the teacher would draw on it with like marker pen, so it would appear on the projection. Anyway, moving on. I'm gonna stop waxing lyrical about my my childhood. What is this? History is penned by the victors in red. Okay, I'll take a picture of that in just a second. We've got some notes. Oh, here we go. All right. History worksheet. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? Prince Learson, General Teskin, Desolates IV. Which city in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure? Fen, Oris, or Reddington? I'm pretty sure that's B, and I'm pretty sure this is C, which would then mean if he's got 4 out of 6, the rest are correct. How many sons did the 4th king of Orinda have? 2, 5, 8, 60, and 6. How long did the War of the 5th Era last? 6, 12, 22, or the entire era? Which realm did not ally with Fen Ares during the war? Arch Ares, Erasia, or Nuance? And what flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? Flag of Surrender, Banner of House Learson, and the Black Flag. The Black Flag would be appropriate considering it's the Orindian color. Right, let's take a look at the notes. Because while I like to think I've got a good memory, I don't always. So let's Google Desolates. I have nothing about Desolates, but we definitely found out about him from somewhere. Why have I not mentioned him by name? IV? Desolates the 4th? What if I search King? King Tiskin, Angel of Orindia. Where is this? I really remember Desolates. Why have I not made a note about that? I'm kind of annoyed. So, King Tiskin is here. A monument of the victorious King Tiskin adorned with sword, shield, and wings, made to commemorate the end of the War of the 5th Era. So maybe it was King Tiskin. But this is spelt wrong. This is the Tiskin. Tiskin. Whereas the worksheet refers to him as General Teskin. Unless they're 2 very different individuals. And it's just a very odd happenstance that they have the same name, pretty much. Where the hell did I read? Would it have been in History of Orindia? Maybe it's in here. History of Orindia. Where and why are, like, why the image is not in here? What have I done? Where are the pictures? Oh, God. I'm pretty sure he's mentioned in here. Oh, God. Okay, let's we'll do some cross-referencing. So Richard also got 4. Richard also got 4. I think 2 is correct. I think Black Flag is correct. And I think he's got these correct. So these 2 are different. So my read, to go back to the notes, would be that for this quiz, so we'll go to classroom. We don't have a classroom note. Let's make one. Classroom. Grade 6 exam. Answers. So I think the answer to question 1 is C, Desolates the 4th. I think the answer to 2 is B, Oris. So B, Oris. The question to number 3, or the answer, should I say, to number 3, I believe is 2. So we'll do A. 2. 4 is, how long did the War of the Fifth Era last? The entire era. I don't think that's correct, going from the fact that he's got 4 out of 6. So I think the other one is correct, which was 22 years. So I think that's correct. So C, 22 years. 5, sorry, I'm getting really muddled here. Yeah, I think Arch Aries is probably the answer here. So A, Arch Aries, and then finally, I think the final answer is C, Black Flag. And there are my answers, as you can see. So let's cross-reference this with, I think there's a couple more sheets, yes. So let's see. 50%, right. So they got Horus right, Sun's right. Oh, but then this is different down here. Right, okay. So I'm wrong. I'm definitely wrong. For them to have gotten 50%, they would need to have gotten 50% different from me, and they haven't. 1 is different. 4 is different, but the other 2 are the same. Right, let's take a look at this one over here. So they got 4 out of 6 as well. So I think Desolates is wrong. I think Desolates is right and this is wrong. I think this is wrong. Has to be wrong. Reddington is not named after her historical figure. It's got to be Horus. So wrong. Potentially wrong. But then these are so different. 60 and 6. 22 matches. Oh, God. And then we've got the document at the front, which is obviously the answer sheet. Shit. Oh, God. It's in moments like these. Can I interact with the projector? Oh, next slide. Oh, hello. Right, so this is Fen versus Arinda, right? Next slide. And we can see people wearing both black and red coming together. I can't, maybe I'm colorblind, but some of these, it might just be the shadow, but it looks like there's hats that are black and red going in the air. But I think it's meant to just show that Fen has won, and these are red hats. And I'm not reading too much into it. So we've got red hats flying in the air. Fen were victorious. And then there's the king. With the scepter. What the hell is that in his other hand? I cannot tell. It's a really weird shape, whatever it is. Let me get a picture of this. Let me get a picture. God, the music playing over this is pretty cool. Grab a picture. We'll take you and put you in classroom. And we'll label this as history exam. And I'll put underneath, is it King Desolates? It can't be, no, it has to be General Teskin. But then why is he Tiskin in the museum thing? King Tiskin. I think Desolates was another time, another place, if memory serves. Again, really annoyed I didn't get the pictures. We've been taking photos of everything, and the one time I don't take photos, of course, something goes awry. We've got loads of different colors here in the foreground. So we've got blue, we've got green, white, red, black, question mark. Looks a bit black with a bit of red in there. So I'm guessing this is meant to symbolize the other nations in the foreground. Yeah. Very interesting. Okay, next slide. Right, so this is them digging up the train tracks. Covering them up completely. Okay. Right, next slide. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, this is a really cool image. So on the left, we've got King Tiskin, which I think is just meant to be a repurposed statue of Oris. Right, we've seen what Oris looks like. There's a statue in the tomb, and we've got the stained glass image, which shows Oris wielding that scepter with their wings. But as we've seen from the Safe House Museum map, that is General or King Tiskin. And really weird that they changed names. Only slightly, Teskin to Tiskin. We've got a nuance blimp overhead. I'll get a picture of this as well. This is really cool. Hold on. Trying to get to my snipping tool. There we go. All right, snip you. And put you underneath. Nuance, blimp, Oris, statue, Teskin, Tiskin, coronation, celebration. Okay, next slide. Oh, now next slide. If there is one. Oh, there's not. Okay. I'll look through it again and just see if there's any more we can glean. Weird that the music just stopped really abruptly. Any more information we can glean? Mainly what I'm looking for at the minute is anything that can maybe tell me more about the different factions, the different countries, by looking at what they're wearing. So presumably this lady here is a representative from Mora Jai. And this here would be someone from Nuance, someone from Fen, Arinda. Maybe this individual here is Arch Ares to the north. Is there anyone in the background that we can spy on? Not that I can tell. Can I like, no, I wasn't sure if I could click the projector screen and then take a closer look. But no, I don't think so. No, nothing standing out. Nothing standing out to me. Okay, next slide again. Them digging up the railway. Nothing in the corners, like any secret hints or clues. Like, for slides like this, which, yeah, it's cool and it shows us an important moment in history. If it doesn't have anything more, I then begin to wonder, is there something that's really overt that I'm missing? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, next slide again. And then it's like the coronation celebration thing. Okay. No, nothing really sticking out to me. I think the only thing that catches my eye here is that, like, reflection off of this pagoda, maybe? But I don't know what that would represent. Right, so I think my final answer is going to be that Teskin is correct. And it's not Desolates. So let's go back up here and we'll go B. Teskin/Tiskin. So by that logic, if I then go back to this answer sheet, we got 3 out of 6. Wrong, right. Which realm did not ally with Fen? So it couldn't have been Nuance, because we see Nuance at the celebration, right? We've got their blimp up there. If I have a look at the first slide again. So this is Fen. Can't really see anyone amongst them. If we go over here... Oh, the music's back. Why is the music triggering? Like, what is doing that? Next page again. So here, who do we not see? We don't see Araja. Araja isn't here. Assuming this slightly mustardy color is Arch Aries. We've then got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 countries. But none of them in Arajan purple. Which would explain why, seemingly, our mother fled to Araja. Because she wanted to escape Fen. So I think Araja is the answer for which realm did not ally with Fen. So let's change that to B, Araja. There we go. So I believe that's correct. So by my logic, if we then look at just one of these that got 4 out of 6. So I agree, disagree, so that's 1 wrong. Agree, agree, disagree, agree. Right, so that matches up with you. Disagree, agree, agree, disagree, agree, agree. All right. I think we've got it. I think that's the answer. Fantastic. Really cool. I'm chuffed I found this, because that would have been so easily missed. But the fact that it's so different to anything else we've seen is what made me want to investigate. So cool. Right, let's have another sip of Pepsi. And move on. Yeah. So we now want to go all the way back to the ballroom to get the 2 gems again, because I'm now currently out. And then when I come back, I think I might actually unlock that chest. It's cheeky though, isn't it? I probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, that would be wrong. The only reason I say that is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 3 more classrooms for me to find. 3 more. What's good for me here? Dining room, because access is the foundation. And then hopefully this will be unlocked. Great. Classroom. That is fine. It doesn't lead anywhere, but I think that's fine. Because then we only have 2 more to acquire. Okay. Grade 7. Algebra. Oh, God. Okay. A squared B minus 3 parentheses squared. Oh, God. If I tell you, if the billiard room ever reaches this level, I'm mentally checking out. Maybe even spiritually checking out. All right, let's grab the apple. What are we looking at here? Algebra worksheet. Ah, okay. Oh, no. This is... Oh, God. This is going to be... This is going to be the billiard room, isn't it? I recognize these shapes. Right, let's have a look. So, 3 times 3 is 9, correct? 3 times 3 is 9 plus 5. Wait, no. 3 times 3 is 9 minus 5 is 4, correct? 7 minus 5. I think this is wrong because you then... Oh, no, sorry. Then you square it, right? And it leaves you a 2. Okay, that's correct. Sorry, I jumped the gun. Correct. 3. That's multiply, isn't it? I believe. I don't think there's any division on here. So I think that's multiply. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 6, 36, correct. 2 times 2 is 4. Times 1 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16, correct. 5 times 2 is 10 times 10 is 100. Plus 5 is 105. Take 95 is 10. Times 10 is 100. So that's 100. The music's gone off again. What is happening? So this is one that's wrong. That should be 100. Because we're timesing it after the 95 has been taken. And that's 10 times 10. Right. So that's 100. That's wrong. 16. So that's... Hold on. Wait. No. That's 16. But then you're flipping it because of this shape. So that's actually 61. So you're wrong. 12 flipped is 21. Take 2 is 19. So you're wrong. That's 3 wrong. So the rest of these should be correct. 30 take 5 is 25. Flipped is 52, correct. 21.7 is 22. Right, so the wave is rounding up. Right. 2 waves is rounding down. And then 3 waves. Oh my god, what does that mean? So these have to be correct. Right, because we've worked out everything else. These have to be correct. I'll make a note afterwards. So 1 wave is rounding up to the nearest decimal. 2 waves is rounding down to the nearest 10. Okay. 3 waves. For it to be 40. For it to be 40. So, okay, let's work out from here. This is 60. So this, 3 waves must be the nearest 100. Because that has to be 100 take 60 to 40. Right. Hold on. Let's go billiard room for this. Billiard room. How am I best to do this? Right, hold on. I know you can't see, but let me come back over here. I'm going to get a picture of the algebra worksheet. This probably is a really silly way of doing it. So, I've got the algebra worksheet on my monitor. And I'm going to fill in the correct answers. So, at the top, I'm going to put Andy. It's my name. Well, it's not, but it's my online name. Andy. 3 is 9. This is 4. You can't see this. I might be able to show you, actually. Hold on. Let's see. Does this work? No, that's really weird. For some reason, OBS cannot show you the snipping window. I'll be quick. I'll be really quick. So this is also 4. Which were the ones that were incorrect? This is 36. That's correct. This one is 2 times 2 is 4. That's 16, so that's correct. This was meant to be 100. 100. The next one was wrong because it's 61. And then this one was wrong as well because it's 21 take 2, which is 19. And then everything else, I believe they got correct. So I believe it's 52, 22, 20, and finally 40. And now you will be able to see my beautiful work of art now that I've done it. So if I paste this in, and we'll label it as Algebra Worksheet Grade 7. So diamond is reverse the number. 1 squiggle equals round up 1 decimal. 2 squiggles equals round to nearest 10. Okay. Round up 1 decimal. That is correct, isn't it? Round to nearest decimal, I think is better. Better way of wording it. And then 3 squiggles equals round to nearest 100. All right, 10. Like that. Round nearest 10, round nearest 100. Right. I'm happy with that. Cool. So we should be prepared for the future billiard rooms, I guess, I suppose. Awesome. Well, never mind. I know I just said if it gets algebraic in the future, I'll mentally and spiritually tap out. But I think we got it, you know. Let's future-proof. Let's go shrine. And then we can sort of have a... Oh my god, yes! I was going to say, what the hell is this? The trunk is locked. Something tells you it should stay that way. We got this, didn't we, from the Mount Holly gift shop? That is very unnerving. The hands coming out of the ground, trying to grab it. That's really cool. I like that a lot. The symbols on the front of it, though, mean nothing to me. Nor do the symbols on the side mean anything. I don't think we've seen those anywhere else in the game. I will get a picture, of course, for posterity. Oh, there we go. Grab the picture. Go to the notes. Do I have one for shrine? I should do. Outer rooms. Here we go. Shrine blessings. I think they're down here, aren't they? Oh no, maybe I went past it at the top. Shelter. Time lock safe. Shrine blessing with gold. Oh, it's here. Sorry, I'm completely blind. Oh god. There we go. Chuck that in. Cursed chest should remain locked. But why? And can I unlock it with a normal key? Something we'll have to investigate. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then lower the water in the reservoir by 1. That is the experiment for today. Let's go aquarium. So that's 5 steps minus, but we do gain 8 steps because it's a bedroom. And the 5 from the sleeping mask. Lovely. So the water level is now 5. Remember the number 5. Which is fine. It's just a pain in the ass. Hello again. I'm back. So on with today's episode. You'll have just seen that we did find grade... We got to grade 7, didn't we? Did we get to grade 8? I don't think we did. Did we? No, I think we got to grade 8. We didn't get to grade 9. If memory serves. Well, you've just watched it. This happened last night, and I was in a bit of a stupor. We did that, of course, and the biggest revelations from that, I would say, were being able to see footage or, imagery of the war. Was it the Third Era War? And we get a brief picture of the king ascending the throne. But dare I say the most important revelation of all, and I should have it in here. Let's tab over to billiard room, open a new tab. We do, of course, now have the algebra worksheet, which should help us figure out the answers should we ever run into squiggles, diamonds, and permutations thereof. So, yeah. The quests for today, well, we've still got what we got up here. Taking the power hammer to the greenhouse. We've been told that there's a lever in the weight room from the emails we've seen. Returning back to the workshop to build the igniter. And hopefully, if we can use the power hammer in the greenhouse and the weight room, I might be comfortable parting ways with it. So we can then put the igniter thing inside the code check. And then I want to take the igniter to both the books in the library to try burn them, and try and burn the book in the secret passage, the white book, to see if we can turn it into a black book. I'd still want to do schoolhouse. That's on the plans for today. Building the chapel on the western wall and building the garage to view it from the outside. Returning to the mail room, pending we get mail. Clock tower. Maybe there's something still with the terminals, but I feel like the grotto is kind of what I was hoping this would be, this quest. I'll leave it in there because, yeah, why not? Sanctum keys, we've got the vault, the clock tower, draining the reservoir, finding the chair, which Alzara keeps banging on about, which I think is just in the drawing room. But maybe I've misinterpreted that. We did build, or we did do the blessing of the monk, didn't we? In the last episode. What room did I rest in? What room did I end in? Oh my god. Did I even remember that I had the blessing of the monk? I don't think I did. Future Andy, quickly cut in again here. Did I have? Did I remember? I don't think I did. No, you didn't. Guys, I'm not going to record late at night anymore because I'm just so exhausted. Being a parent is it's difficult, guys. It's difficult. The only other thing in here which I realized we never added is find the throne room. But that goes without saying. So anyway, without further ado, let's continue day 40. Day 40. I'm curious if anything special happens on day 46. Like, what if I get to room 46 on day 46? it would be cool, but at the same time incredibly infuriating, because then if you miss room 46 on day 46, then like that kind of sucks, right? If you can never get it back again, unless you have to wait until day 146, just any day that contains the number 46 in it. Yeah, let's go see what room I ended in. We do have the blessing of the monk. Yeah, oh god, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting. I feel like I ended it underground. Where did I end? I've wasted one day of my precious... Oh, for God's sake. Let's go shelter in that case. I wonder if the safe will be open. Does the time lock safe also get affected? It does! Oh, that is huge. That's really cool. All right, and this also now means we can come into here and do another experiment. So that's another quest, which... Do I have it in here? No. I don't think I do. No, I wanna run experiments... ... Remove the boxes in the tunnel, lower the reservoir level. So I think we can do lowering the reservoir to 0 using an experiment. Not that I don't want to do the boiler room and pump room and all of that stuff. It's just I think we can do it without needing to lower it any further. And it might be an easier method. Anyway, let's... Electronic mail, stay put. Oh. Here we go. These are new. More. Feb 22nd. So this is a week and a bit. A week and a day before Bon Margle arrives. So, yes, and don't worry, this communication method is fully secure. I'm the only lab technician with network access and the only one who uses this terminal. I'm working to get you some more supplies, but I'm not focusing on essentials as I believe there's enough food in the shelter to last for the duration. Though I think it'd be wise if you can do a quick inventory to confirm that. Okay, the situation. Feb 23rd. In terms of area, there's not nearly as much room here as I remembered from my youth. If it was just me, I wouldn't mind, but with 4 of us and the space we're going to need for planning, I don't expect this to be a sustainable situation for more than a week. A fortnight at best. And then 2 days later, I passed the message on and your uncle says he may have an idea for a more long-term solution, but it's going to require some doing. I'm not sure exactly what he has in mind, but this morning when I looked at today's blueprints, I saw he had drafted the pump room, a floor plan I haven't seen used in a very, very long time. I have a feeling you all may be taking a boat ride shortly. So, this is interesting, because when we read the letter in the freezer, Herbert says he had no part in what happened. But clearly we're watching this man lower the water level and use that old tunnel in order to connect back to the train station and use that to become their safe house. So Herbert was in. Herbert was partaking in the events that surround our mother's disappearance, which I believe is what Herbert says, isn't he? In the freezer note. Right, and then finally, stay put, which is on the 28th. It's finally happening. We just got confirmation from our source that the Red Guard is coming tomorrow to begin their formal inquiry into the disappearance. At this point, it's going to be too risky to move you until next week at the earliest. Just hang tight for now. There you go. That's awesome. Punch in, punch out. We haven't done this, have we? Temporarily disabled. Oh, okay. Staff announcements. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to double tap. Staff announcements. Sunday, November 7th. Next. Here we go. New. Hey, Simon. How was your first day on the estate? Hopefully you're not having too much trouble drafting rooms, as it can be a bit overwhelming. I'm normally in charge of drafting the rooms for the day each morning, so I know how it goes. And Babbage. Just to let everyone know, the estate has been cut off from outside communications, Sinclair's instructions. So I don't think Simon's going to be seeing anything posted here for the time being. Now you tell me. I'm guessing that means the electronic mail accounts are disabled as well. Yes. He should only be able to access data currently on the system, so if he does figure out the network password, he should be able to read any emails that were on the system on November 6th and when it, as that is when satellite communications were shut down. Monday, November 22nd. I'm getting anxious. Does anyone have any updates on Simon's progress? No real word on his progress yet, but it's very hard to say without access to the network from here. I'm monitoring a few things from the offices in Sinker, but it doesn't really paint a picture of what's happening over there. Your guess is as good as mine. It's been a month now. Does anyone know when we are expected to return to work? I know we don't have much information at this time about what's happening on the estate, but my sister is planning a trip in a week, and it'd be nice to know if this indefinite leave has any expected end date. Thanks, Bridget. Hey, Bridget. Thanks for checking in. It's a bit complicated, but the short answer is no. We don't really know when we will be going back to work. So, by all means, take that trip and have fun. These indefinite furloughs only happen once in a career. Signed, Anne Babbage. Yes, and I'd like to add that even if Simon has found room 46, he will very likely want some additional time alone on the estate to adjust before he summons us back to resume work. If I were placing bets, I would say it's going to be at least another month, maybe longer. Land sakes alive, I'll be blowed. I've absolutely no idea how he's done it, but it appears Simon has somehow re-established satellite connection from the estate, assuming this isn't a glitch. Either way, now that we have a connection again, I'll be able to check network activity logs and find out what happened. Day after, I can confirm that this morning as I was driving up to the estate to reset the house, I did see that the satellite was up. It appears the young master does, in fact, have complete mastery of the house. Ah, that's so, cool to hear. The young master has complete mastery of the house. Yay! I'm going to guess that means he's likely already reached room 46 then. I knew he would pull it off. I just knew it. Congratulations, Simon. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. That's so cool. I'm just grinning right now. Request schedule change. Okay, yeah, okay, fine. Special orders? If you'd like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, maybe I can place different things now. I'll definitely request the sledgehammer. Yeah, perfect. Amazing. Right, now we want to do remote terminal access. View active terminals. We want to connect to the lab via Blackbridge. I love this game, guys. I really do. Like, I can't tell you just how absolutely, wait, what? What am I saying? How much I absolutely adore, there we go, this game. I love it so much, I'm stumbling over my words like a babbling teenager asking his crush out for the first time. Experiment setup. Here we go. Remove a crate from the tunnel! For each room you draft with a fireplace? Oh, we've got to try that. I think we can get a lot of fireplaces. I think we can get more fireplaces than 3. So, for each room with a fireplace you draft, boom, boom, boom! There we go. Okay, let's begin. Awesome. Right, let's leave. So. Before we go in, room directory, we're looking for fireplaces. The parlor has one. We definitely will get the parlor. I know the Nook has one. There you go. Not the Nook, sorry, the Den. Yeah, Den's got one. That's 2. Trophy has one. That's 3, potentially. Maybe I've made a mistake. Maybe there aren't that many fireplaces. The drawing room has one right here. I think that's one. So there's 4 potential from what I can see. Surely there's some in the bedrooms. I feel like one of the bedrooms has a fireplace. Dining room's got one. That's 5. Shit. Well, that smells. That's stinky. Shit. I wonder if the furnace would count as a fireplace. I know that's pushing my luck a little bit. No. There's the throne room. The former seat of power of a Oh, 5 gems. Before the current era and the rise of the Red Banner. Okay, let's go in. We might be able to remove up to 5 boxes, which is better than the other options. So the ceiling is higher, but dare I say it's a little bit more difficult to pull off. I don't even know how many boxes are in there. And will it be permanent? Does it say? Remove a crate from the tile. I would hope that's permanent. Okay, well, let's begin. Parlor, bedroom, corridor. We'll go with the parlor. crucify. Yeah, okay, a crate has been removed. Amazing. I don't know if Future Andy showed you, but I think I had one win, one fail in the parlor. I think from yesterday's shit episode. The blue box is true, right? So for you to be true, this needs to be true. One of the other two boxes is false, which is true because one of you needs to be false, right? Well, I say is true. Could be true. So true, true. What do you say? You will open this box and find it empty, which is false, which means it's in here. And it's the only box which these are pointing me towards, so it's got to be in here. Because otherwise, I've got to guess between blue and black, which I don't think the game would let me do. Yes. Okay. Nice. Foyer, pantry, hallway. We're going to go with the foyer. Love some unlocked doors. That is always a good pick. Nursery, hallway, conference room. We will go conference room. Before I go in there, we'll go back and double check these other entryways. Are we still... yeah, it's only now coming up on 9:30. So if we were to get the clock tower by some... Is there any point in me going for the lab? I don't think there is there? No. Unless we can do a second experiment, which I doubt. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go with corridor. Going to go with corridor. Conservatory. Damn. Let's do observatory. What am I looking for? I do not know. Let's have a look. Diamondus major. Diamondus minor. Oh, is it apple? Apple. Sorry. Slice and... What is this? Southern Cross? But I thought Southern Cross was normally... No, Diamondus minor. Okay, sorry. Southern Cross is 5, isn't it? It's got 1 in the middle. My bad. Cool. That's a net win for me. Thank you very much, game. Drawing room. That's got a fireplace. Let's go in there. So that's the second crate removed. So one more, and then we are... God, I love that these are open now. What was the cause of that? Feel free to let me know in the comments, because I don't mind knowing whatever triggered that, because that has been a pain point for me for quite some time. Secret passage, hallway, bedroom. I'll save the secret passage for later. We'll go bedroom for now. And then we'll come over here. Secret passage here would be great. No. We can redraw, though. Ooh, den. So that's our third fireplace. So now, like, that is as good as it could have been from the other two options. One was immediately, and the other one was the next time you open crates, right? So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Courtyard, mailroom, closet. Let's go courtyard in the hope that we get a metal detector, because I could use some keys. Ooh. Very nice. We did get a shovel. Why did they spawn in here? Is it because of one of the, maybe it wasn't Diamondus Major. Maybe it was the more likely to run into... Wish I could click the stars here. More likely to run into gems. What was it called? Florealis, I believe. Maybe that was it, and I wasn't looking. That's my fear, right? Is I'm so comfortable on the estate now that maybe I just overlook some things, which obviously isn't great. Chapel. I'd rather get you later, but it does like make a neat little pattern. Now we'll go storeroom, then we'll go back to entrance hall. Should we? We do need to get that door. I'm mainly wondering at the minute about maybe going to the tunnel just to see how many boxes are left, if any. Yeah, let's do that. Let's double check. Because I don't know what the situation is. I know there's boxes down there, but I can't think about how many there are. There's a few. So let's go have a look. No, before we go, let me check this room, just in case there's something good. Bunk room, perfect. And there might be some gems, hopefully some keys. Gems is fine. Considering we now know we need 5. Hello, Hammy. How are you? I wonder what the hamster's name is. I wonder if there exists lore for the hamster's name and the dog's names. I bloody hope so. If not, Dokubon. Come on. Massive oversight. Yeah, let's go check the tunnel. So we've got 3 removed. And again, fingers crossed they're permanent. Fingers crossed. It's annoying that I didn't reignite that, but that is over in the orchard, so we can reignite that at any time. Oh, yeah, it's looking a little more scant, but no, we're going to need to remove a few more, aren't we, to get through here. God almighty, there's loads. Okay, my window is open and the sun is sort of glaring off my screen. Jesus Christ, we're going to need to get this experiment multiple times, aren't we? In order to clear that out. The only hope would be to draft Hall of Mirrors? Is that it? Chamber of Mirrors? Mirrored chamber? You know what I'm talking about. Maybe we can draft that. That's a room that I've been scared to draft for a while now. And maybe it's time I just muster up the courage and actually give it a go again, because yeah, I've not touched it in a while. I wonder if hold on, is it a hallway or is it a blue room? Hallways. Damn, I was gonna say if it was a hallway, maybe the foyer would open it all up. Where is it? Was it in here? Chamber of Mirrors. It's not impossible to do, right? It's just frustrating. Yeah, I need to draft that again because I really do feel like there's something to it that I've just missed. And we can draft it off of the Cloister of Draxus, which is always a possibility for me. We will go... Maybe we can go for Full House this run. Let's go Reading Nook. Let's get the key. And then let's see if we can get down into the corner. Showroom would get me closer. Yeah, we'll go Showroom. Well, 28 coins. I don't know if that will buy me anything. Probably not. Let's have a look. Moon Pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the Moon Pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. So is there a possibility that I end the day and start the next day with the Moon Pendant? There's probably a way you can game that, right? Like if you have Trading Post, and let's say I get the Power Hammer, and let's say I get the Igniter. And then I go to the Trading Post and trade everything away for keys, dice, gems, coins, whatever. That could work. Chronograph. Have I ever seen that before? While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw tomorrow rooms, right? While drafting. Oh God, is that going to have some importance? I feel like that and the clock tower might be interesting. Like, is there anything I can do with this? 24 karat chronograph. Looking for a dead end. Utility closet is a pretty decent dead end to get. We can disable the key cards, and then security is reasonable. Like a reasonable pickup in terms of drafting. So yeah, this might work out. This might work out. But now the annoying thing is we might just have a dead run. It really depends on what we now get when we draft over on the western hallway. If we get something shit, then it's lights out, right? It's GG. So we're really banking on the den bringing the goods. Chapel, West Wing, both of these are great. We'll go Chapel in this instance because I'm not really bothered about the coins. And of course, we're sheltered from the effects. Spare room, hallway. We'll go spare room. And we'll continue along this this rank for now. Mechanarium, hallway, lavatory. Now this does suck. Because I have no mechanical rooms at the minute. Shit. Oh. Don't know if you had that, but baby D20 is waking up. Let me go get him. Alright, future ND cut. I need to go get my son. Sorry about the cut there. I've got my my beautiful baby boy on the baby monitor at the minute because my lovely wife, dubbed Mrs. D20, currently taking our golden retriever Luna for a walk, so I'm in charge of looking after him. And he just did a little stir, but he's fast asleep again, bless his heart. But yeah, if I cut again, that's why. Just keeping an eye on him. Anyway, what am I going to build? Hallway, mechanarium, lavatory. I really don't like the dead end here at all. I think we're going to go hallway closet in the hope that we get a key card, because then we can access... Oh, the dice is really good. If we were to get a key card, then we can always go back to the foundation. That's the theory, right? That we could always get the key card, go underground, foundation, draft from here. But no key card. We will unlock the door. I think, and it might seem strange, but I'm going to go for the veranda. A greater chance of finding items in green rooms is always nice. I love a green room. And we haven't built the... what you call it? We haven't built the... why is it not coming to me? Haven't built many green rooms. There's a high likelihood that we'll run into quite a few. Anyway, there we go. Secret passage, there it is. Gymnasium is better, though, because we can actually go right. So we'll go gymnasium, and it is blocked. So we've got one more block coming in from the shelter after this. Hopefully we get archives, or weight room would be good. I kind of want keys, though. We're running out of keys really, really quickly. It might be attic time. It might be attic time. We should get some keys in here. My one fear is if we don't, I reckon this door here will be locked. This does suck. But again, either we'll get a key or we'll get a key card and then we can go... Oh god, there's not going to be a key card, is there? Oh god, no! This is not looking good. Okay. Oh, the game is being cruel. And I'm back. Sorry again. He's okay. He's just having a bit of trouble getting to sleep. Bless his heart. Right, we've been punished. We have been brutally punished by the game. No keys. No nothing. We even got the foyer, so I was kind of hoping we could get like some really cool hallways, which wouldn't be locked. I guess I could have made the West Wing Hall earlier, which would have maybe helped a little bit. Okay, I'm back, and for you, it probably was just a cut, but I'm here. Baby D20 is now in the arms of Mrs. D20. She just told me that she found a missing dog as well while she was out taking Luna, so it's all happening. I'm super sleuthing in a video game, and Mrs. D20 is out here reuniting lost dogs with their owners in real life. We are, real life investigators. Anyway, if this is locked, it's run over. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Right. What do I really want to go for here? Probably shelter. I like treasure trove because we get +5 every time. Vault would be nice, but it would be a dead end. So I wonder if the things stay open now that I've opened them. I'm going to redraw. Dining room? That's another fireplace. Isn't it? No. Maybe if it's built up against a wall? Because I think the fireplace has been replaced by these windows. Shit. This isn't locked? Okay, I am getting so lucky right now. Okay, it's a toss-up between commissary and walk-in. Walk-in might have a key card, might have some keys. Commissary might sell keys. I'm gonna go commissary. Please sell keys. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. Yes! There are some keys. Ah, amazing. All right. We're gonna buy 3 keys. Perfect. That should mean we can continue the run. Annoyingly, I don't have a key card, and I don't have a security room either. Come on then, let's keep this going. Rumpus room, dark room, freezer. We'll probably go dark room because we can avoid the effects with shelter. I'd love the rumpus room, though. Don't feel like we've had that in a while. But no, dark room is the must go for here. We will then pick up... Probably... Resilience of the Rook, maybe, for the first time. Let's do Resilience of the Rook and see what we can get in the corner. Oh, no, never mind. It's another key card. Alright, we need security, like, now. Never mind. Okay, we'll risk an archives. I would go for weight room, but we just don't have the power hammer. So, archives it is. And do we have anything over here on the desk? No. Does the drawer open? Was it this drawer? Okay, nothing in there. But it is unlocked now. That's cool. Right, let's see. We do have one more key. We could try and get the foundation. Let's go this way. Give me security. Oh, yes! Okay, that's huge, actually. That is big. So we can now disable keycards and turn up the setting a little bit. So, wait, I can do this, right? From the shelter. I didn't need to do this. Let me make sure I'm logged into the network after this. Yeah, that might be an oversight on my part. I think I can reconnect to this, can't I? Offline mode is unlocked. And then I'm pretty sure I'm still connected, so I won't worry too much about that. Right. Locked. Of course it is. Of course it is. We do have the room in here, though, which we can access. We're looking for keys again. Locksmith? No, we need money for that. Servants' quarters, furnace, boudoir. But we can redraw. Let's redraw. Laundry, kitchen, furnace. No, I need something that will have a key card, hopefully. And none of these feel key cardy to me. Ooh, annoyingly, we didn't go for the weight room. Otherwise, I'd have gone for that. Final redraw. Conservatory? Yeah, so we at least get something from the run. We could also go planetarium and end the day there. I also wonder what the planetarium would look like outside. Let's go conservatory. We might be able to lower the rarity of... I was going to say maybe we could lower the rarity of throne room, which would have been great. Master bedroom, we'll set that down to... let's go standard. Rare. Unusual. We'll go unusual. Because I want it a bit more often than rare. And I think unusual is a good rarity. Because we want it later in the run. So we can get more steps. So we'll change that to unusual. Nursery is common. I'm fine with that. Vault will turn you down to standard, I think. I'm torn between standard and unusual. We'll make you standard. That might be a faux pas. Give me a key. Alright, we've got one more dig spot. Give me a key. Alright, we've got to hope this is unlocked, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, okay. I think that's it then. I do think the run is over. We can go check the security terminal and see if I've left any keys anywhere. Admittedly, we are running out of steps rather quickly. Let's have a look. So if we go to estate inventory, there are no keys, 2 trunks. I missed a metal detector and a lever? Really? Oh my god. How the hell did I miss those? A broken lever and a metal detector. What? What? How the hell have I let that happen? Was it on the veranda? The veranda makes sense to me, unless the metal detector was in here and I just missed it. There is a gem there. Oh, there's the broken lever. Okay. Right. Is the metal detector in here too? God, that's shocking. I missed the lever there. It makes me wonder how many other items I've missed in my playthrough. Not just today, but like every day. We will have dinner. I'm really trying to figure out where I want to end the day. thanks to the blessing of the monk, which obviously I didn't really do a lot with last time. Veranda, maybe? Maybe veranda? I think attic would be interesting, actually, just to get loads of items at the beginning of a run. Let's do that. Let's go in attic. Maybe this is where the metal detector is, and I just, like, completely blanked it. No, not that I can see. Right, let's just speed ahead. Let's call it a day. I don't think there's anything more for me to do. No, I'd love to get this experiment again. Yeah, let's go again. Call it a day. And now we can get 8 items at the beginning of the next day. Cheers, everyone, by the way. I'm going to crack open the Pepsi that has been sat here for the better part of an hour. Cheers. We will exit and continue. And we shall crack it open. Cheers, everyone. Here we go. I guess the one downside to going for the blessing of the monk is I'm not really getting any of the outer rooms at the minute. And I would like some of them. Right? I would get some benefits from building quite a few different outer rooms. Like trading post is always a good one. Not being able to go for shelter, which means I don't connect to the network. That also kind of sucks. Because getting that early yesterday was really nice, actually. Really, really nice. Okay. Oh. That's embarrassing. Kind of forgot. You gotta spend gems. Alright, trading post it is. Does this remain open? It does. Are the coins in here? No! Ah, well, I mean, that kind of makes sense. Otherwise, it's such a great pickup, right? Okay. Damn. Okay. Shit. Back we go. I really want to get Schoolhouse. Like, desperately want to get Schoolhouse and try and draft my way into all of those rooms. It genuinely hurts me that we didn't get to do it in the last episode. So what's my plan now? I think get a terminal early. So the quicker we get a terminal, the better. Because then we can begin doing another experiment, and that experiment will most likely be, if I get the option, removing boxes from the tunnel. That seems like a really big thing. The gems are not in the blue box. The gems are in the white box. The other 2 statements are both true, which is categorically false because they can't be. Wait, right? Gems are in the white box. Gems are not in the blue box. But one of you has to be false. Right? So let me go through this again. The gems are not in the blue. Right, so if they're not in the blue, they could be in either of you two. Sure. The gems are in the white box. That is... okay, let's assume that's true. And let's assume this is... okay, so for this to be true, it's got to be in one of you two. If this is false, then it has to be here. Right, so 2 options, 1 option. The other 2 statements are both true. If you're false and you are false, then it has to be here. But then you would be false too, if you're both false, which is impossible. So it can't be that. If you're true... Oh, sorry. No, sorry, I was wrong. True, false, false, right? Gems are in the white box. The other 2 statements are true, false. And if you're true, then it's got to be in white. No, because that would have to be true too. And if you're true and you're true, then you're false. So it would be in you. I said that right? True. True. No, because you've got to be true if they're both true. Right, sorry. God. Trust me, if I were watching this, I would be infuriated too. So, gems from the blue box. False. Which means they would be in the blue box. Gems from the right box. False. Right, so if you're false, and you're false, then you have to be false. You have to be. So one of these has to be true. Gems are in a white box. True. Gems are not in the blue box. But then if they're not in the blue box... Oh, for God's sake. Wait, come on. Gems not in a blue box. True. False, which means they've got to be in black. Right? I think we've got it. Finally. Thank you. Sorry that took me so long. Let's go... I don't like that we can't get into the corner. Let's go spare room. We'll go back this way. We need to get keys. That's seemingly my bane at the minute, is the lack of keys. I do like foyer. It's a weird place to get it, but yeah, we'll go foyer. I like getting that early. It just means a later corridor, great hall, west wing hall, like so many opportunities to get some good stuff there. We will then build a bedroom. There's always a chance for an item in here, and we do. We get a few coins. Nice. Nothing else before I move on? Now that I've been told by security that I'm missing things, like I'm going to be extra attentive. Conference room, perfect. So when we spread later, we can get some good stuff in here. Nothing on the table? No? Right, let's go this way. Courtyard, hallway. I would like these later. Weirdly, I think I'm going to go pantry because I want these 3-door rooms later. So let's use up a single door for the time being. Grab the banana. Eat the coins. What did I just say? I don't know. Chapel. I promise you guys, I'm fine. I've not consumed anything. Right. Kitchen, hallway, den. These all kind of suck. I'm going to go hallway. I know it's not off of a hallway, but I'll take the items. And then it's a question of, do I want to continue on? Or go back and do entrance hall, spare room? I think we'll go one more door. Garage, reading nook, corridor. Let's go corridor. But I'm not... I'm torn. I feel like my drafting abilities are waning. I feel like I was doing a really good job at drafting earlier in my playthrough, and now I'm just sort of, I don't know, not so much. Workshop, you cheeky devil. I hate seeing you now. Because it took me so long to finally get you, that when I see you, it just pisses me off. Right, we'll go in. Because there's normally an item in here. Broken lever. Okay. Broken lever, and the letters G today. The letters G today. I think I've clocked it. I was just going to look around for pictures. Bridge, bride, G. So I'm guessing this is just a hint for the paintings. Never mind. I was pretty happy that I'd clocked that they were different, but I clearly thought it was for something else. Sleeping mask and broken lever. Nope. That would have been a really weird combination. Dark room, great hall. Not a great place to get the great hall, so I'll leave that. We'll go reading nook because I need keys, so I'll take the key. Now we can draft library, but I don't really want it. But I think I'm gonna have to. We get less common floor plans when we draft off the library, so ooh, we even got a trunk in here. That's rare, isn't it? I don't feel like we often get that. A new clue. It's been, wow, it's been 13 days since I took this out. I don't think there'll be anything new in here that I didn't see. Suspect is A key. A key. Did I try key A on the Black Bridge? Let me make a note of that. We were told that there is a password. Black Bridge password. A key. Or parentheses A key. We were told, I'll add it in here. We were told there is a username which goes against the typical pattern. 5 characters, 2 caps, either end. So maybe a key is the thing. The suspect is minor. So hold on. Which would make sense if it's smaller. A key. Suspect is a key minor, not major. No. It is major because it's handwritten. Minor and major. There we go. Cool. If we get a magnifying glass, I'll double check, but I don't think we've missed anything from the book. Bookshop, aquarium, freezer. Aquarium is perfect. Might get a key. Ooh, compass is nice. Very, very nice. Right, moving on. Security, wine cellar, storeroom. I love security. Allows us to do an experiment as well, which is always nice. Ooh, and a security door. Right, so first things first, keycard system. We want to lower the amount of these that we will see, and then just in case we do manage to draft a breaker box, that's all sorted. Then let's go back to security menu, log into network. Wait, view state inventory. Okay, 1 trunk missed. Okay, that's over in the library. Log into network, swan song. And let's see if we can do a little experiment. View active terminals. Lab. Yes. Nice. Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Letter, unseal. Lower the water level. For every room you draft in the next 40 seconds. Can I draft 4? Wait, no, we need 6 rooms. We would need to draft 6 rooms. If I were to do 4 rooms, would that unseal every single antechamber door? Like, could we get back to room 46? I don't really need to. I honestly might do this and see if we can, like, draft 6 really, really quickly. Let's do it. Let's do it. Start experiment. Go. Go back. Exit. Go. All right, here we go. Boom. Unlock. Speed. Commissary. The reservoir has been lowered. Drawing room. Pool hall. That's 3. No! Shit. Go. Passageway. No! Great hall. Quick. One more. Kennel. The reservoir is empty! No way! We did it? Oh, get in. Guys, look at that. Okay, now let's double back and check everything we missed. So 20, 6, oh shit, hello, 5 and 5 is 10. Holy shit, right, so, oh my god. So we got 3.3, 3.3, and what, 1.7? So 5 times 5 is 15. Take 20 as minus 5. Times 5 is 25. Divided by 5 is 5. Nice. Ooh, secret garden key. Je m'appelle... Wait. Why is the hand there? Is that a bug? Oh, I think it's a... Oh, for a second I thought I could play pool. I think the hand's bugged. It's showing me the hand when I can't actually do anything with it. Oh well. Alright, let's go get the gem. Maybe this will fix the issue? No, I've just... Guys, I've just got a hand now. Okay, that's slightly annoying, but oh well. What do we want to buy? Set of gems, shovel, magnifying glass, gem. We have no keys, which, let me just say, sucks. That really, frickin' sucks. But we do have the Great Hall, which means we can go back and open all of these doors. Like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there should... Well, there's often keys in here. At least in one of these little cubbies. And we are... Are we near the foundation? Yeah, if we go north of the Great Hall, we might be able to get a ride down to the bottom of the foundation. 2 keys. Nice. Right, yeah, let's try and get to the foundation, because then we can go and visit the... Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. I might have to go the long way around, which is fine. Observatory. Let's see what we get. We can still... Ooh, treasure map. Where's this going to lead me? Ooh, 5-5. Do I have that? I do. It's the commissary. All right, we'll check that out before we go any further. Is this Florealis? Okay, Florealis and the sail. Ah, if only I had that before going to the commissary. Never mind. Lab, courtyard, dining room. Courtyard. I know I'm meant to be going back, but I don't know. I've gotten greedy all of a sudden. Metal detector's nice. If we dig this, that'll unlock all of the doors. Thank you. We can hear the kennel. Okay. We can still maybe get to the foundation if we get lucky and like snake to the right now. Boiler room would kind of put us in that direction. Yeah, let's do boiler room. And isn't this the door which is normally locked? Oh, rank 8. What the hell do I want to take? You may draw floor plans up to 4 times and draw them to 4 corners. I don't have enough gold for the armory. Let's do resilience of the rook again. Yeah, and then we'll enable the power. And then we will try and go eastward. So I want this to be pointing that way, right? Yes, right. Let's go that way. And see what we can get. I'm super happy with today, actually. Really happy. I think that, ooh. I think the, there might have been soil in here. I should have checked. Weight room? Showroom. Do I want to go weight room? Not really. Not really. We'll go den. What if there was soil down there? I'll be so pissed. Please say there's none. No. Okay. Okay. I feel better. I feel better. Had I missed out on a free unlock, I'd have been, yeah, not happy with myself. Right. Grab the gem. Grab this coin. Go on then. Getting a bit nervous about the old key situation. Archives. Wine cellar. Laboratory. We can still access the foundation from the bottom up. It's just, this would have been a quicker way. Torn between archives and lab. Let's go archives. I think I can risk not seeing everything we draft for a minute or two. No soil to dig. I reckon this will be locked then. Oh, but I can go secret garden, can't I? And then I can unlock the... Yeah, okay, that works nicely. Because now we can unlock these doors, can't we? Yeah, good, good, good. Okay. I'd love to say that was planned and I had that idea all along. But I would be lying. I would be telling porcupines. Right. Key. Nice. And there was an item over here according to my metal detector. There it is. And is that it? Is there anything else out here? Doesn't seem like it. Is this a potential full house day? I've not looked at the map for a while. Maybe. Maybe. It really depends on what if we get a key card or a breaker box to maybe build down here. But there is potential. There is certainly potential. Veranda, archive, dorm. We'll go veranda for more item potential in green rooms. An old rusty nail. A couple gems and another dig spot. Key, please. Hey, nice. Okay, that's pretty big, actually. Secret passage, lab, archived floor plan. I think we'll go for the archived floor plan because we want this to be a dead end. Ah, dining room. Okay, sure. That's fine. We have an aquarium, so we're going to get 30 steps, bringing us to 82. And is there anything else in here? Doesn't seem like it. No? Okay. Right, let's go back. Yeah, there is real potential here that we somehow, some way, get a full house. So we can redraw this, and I'm hoping to get conservatory. Clock tower, I think we're way too late. Way too late on clock tower. Could go treasure trove. Yeah, we'll go treasure trove. We want to begin stacking that up, right? So there should be... Yeah, we've got 10 coins. And I'm guessing that's it. Nothing else in here. There is this, which... Oh! Oh! The green memos you find in this room will always be true. Okay. Right. Okay. Sure. Sure. Kind of wish I hadn't used the key. I thought this was like a special key. Okay. I don't know what to do with this. Don't know what to do with this information. Have I ever seen a green memo? I'm going to get a picture. Go over to our notes. Let me just search green memo. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. So presumably green memos found elsewhere are true, right? I'm going to guess. Let's go treasure trove. Yeah, so look, because I didn't have a key at the time, I thought we needed a special key. Like I was going to try come back here with the, what you call it? Not the room 46 key, because that doesn't exist. Like a sanctum key, maybe? All I needed was a normal key. Go figure. All right, cool. So maybe every time we draft this, the memo will be different inside. And that's locked. Go on then, let's do it. Let's do it. Showroom, gymnasium, archived, floor plan. Well, if we want to get in, we would need to do gymnasium, and I don't mind losing the steps. Yeah. And then we can draft over there, can't we? But this will likely be locked. So we'll take the basement key, just in case we can do anything with that. To continue up, you must go down, and it's locked. Can I use the basement key? No, of course not. Of course not. Okay, well, this actually isn't all that bad. This isn't all that bad. Right, so we're going to go back through the Great Hall because that's all unlocked. And to get there, it's this way, I think. I'm going off of memory, and I don't know why I'm going off of memory. I could just look. We could go this way. This will be unlocked. Office, darkroom, and an archived floor plan. We want to be going left, though, so I'm going to go darkroom. I don't mind going in here and just having a go. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be locked. Is this going to be locked too? I'd guess so. Yeah, right. So before we come back here, we want to hopefully acquire some more keys, which may or may not be doable. I'm going to go on the side of probably not doable. Maybe the kennel. It should have some dig spots, right? Yeah, nice. So now we can access the door south of the darkroom. Mount Holly gift shop. Archived floor plan. 3 gems. Is that attic? No, it's the vault. And a key card. Okay, nice. That's pretty big. So we can now go to the eastern flank and go back down to the bottom. Now, are all of these still open? They are. Where was the other one? Over here. Oh! Did I never use that last time I was here? Or is that a random spawn? Why the hell has that appeared? Cool. Nice. Let me double check. What if I can use... What key did I just get? Basement key. What if the basement key or the car keys work in here? Like, because the car keys do have multiple keys on them. Only car left on the estate should be in the garage. Like, what if one of these does open with the car keys? Oh, God. I'm going to guess it's one of these, considering the size. So bear with me while I just... Oh. That was that one. Sorry. We're just going to run around the edge and see if any of these open. No. No. Next line. Nope. Shut you. Nope. 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 Okay. Doesn't seem like any of these are going to open with the car keys. Right. Shit. Oh, I thought I might have been onto something there. I thought I might have been onto something. There are some more keys here. None of you? No. Alright. I guess I didn't check the ones at the bottom. I don't think it'd be one of any of the ones at the top because they're really hard to reach. Oh, it could be. Oh, it could be. Oh, no, guys. You're really going to make me do this? No, it's not there. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. What a complete and utter shit show. Right. Off we go. Off we go. We do still have a chance at maybe, as I said, doing full house. Yeah, it'd be a little bit tricky. Because we will need keys still. Right. Ballroom, coat check. I didn't build weight room, did I? Let's go for the archived floor plan and hope for the best. We need this to be something... Ooh, lab. That's fine. Any items in here? Sometimes there is. It's rare, though. No items. Okay. What's through here? Kitchen. Oh, there's the weight room. And an archived floor plan. Weight room is great for the doors it gives to us. Really, really good. I'm going to go archived, though, because I don't want to lose half of my steps. Okay, I'll take the coins. And there is another item in here, supposedly. Maybe over here? Oh, there they are. More coins. Yeah, we can always go back to aquarium and take this door. Going west. And then corridor north. Yeah. All right. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. So from here down, commissary has treasure in, as ordained by the treasure map earlier. So walk in. Wait, it was here, wasn't it? 5, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Treasure map. Maybe I misread it. Yeah, it isn't here. Oh. There. Yeah, can I use it? There we go. The game wasn't wanting me to do it. All right, let's see. Where can we dig? There we go. Perfect. It's always the same, though, isn't it? Or will we get something different this time? A box of keys would be fantastic. Dogu bomb, if you'd like to give that to me. Feed that into my game directly. Okay, just some gems. 8 gems. It's no biggie. It's no biggie. Shit. 65 gems. No, sorry, 65 coins. 13 gems. Let's use our upgrade disc. Enter. How many more rooms are there for me to upgrade? Aquarium. Okay. What can I do with you? Goldfish. Aquarium is every color of room plus 10. Starfish. 1 star. Oh my god, that's incredible. Electric eel aquarium. It becomes a power source. So it's basically a second boiler room. It's got to be that. 100% got to be that. That is a huge upgrade. Holy shit. Right, before I move on, we do have a key card. So, I will now make the key card system security level high. which I believe should make it more likely to spawn security doors northward, because there are so few doors remaining that in order to reach the 6 security door limit, it will need to spawn more now, I think. Showroom is fine. We've got 65 coins, so we might be able to buy something. Emerald bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem costs of floor plans. Master key. God, I'd love that. Chronograph and silver spoon. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice. If we can get another 15 coins somehow, that master key would be a godsend for this run. Oh, this might be the end. This might be the end. This needs to go northwards. Or, not northwards, southward. It's all riding on this. The dream of a full house is once again over. But it's okay. It's okay. Do I want to try and buy anything then? Emerald bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem cost of floor plans. It doesn't matter right now. We've got 13 gems. So I'm okay to hold on to it. The reason I'll hold on to my money is just in case we do get a freezer again. Because these gems and these coins would be, well, fantastic for me, right? Let's go archived. Boudoir is also an interesting choice to maybe get something better later. Yeah, we'll go boudoir. Yeah, we're not necessarily needing full house anymore, so I'm fine to go for that. Come over here, grab the gem. Not that it matters, but if we get the freezer, it would be amazing. And yeah, so I think if we go, let's go outside now. Yeah, outside Reservoir. Ooh, did I get a hammer? No, I did get a magnifying glass though. Is there anything I've missed? I think we were pretty thorough, but now that I've done the challenge, corner cases. Why is library and parlor not ticked? Suspect list. Is there a reason Charles's last name isn't visible on the back page? Just double checking all of the spelling. Yeah, that seems to be the same. And then dead cases. Lavatory, closet, attic, furnace. What's the bottom one? Turn my head. Solarium. Okay. Keep left. The statue of Horus? Which is back to front, isn't it? Is there something to be gleaned from this? Because Horus normally holds the scepter in their right hand and the shield in their left. So is there a significance to the positioning of Horus here? Tatana fork. 1:30, which is the sacred hour. I was wondering if that is important. This little, like, upside down triangle. Dead end. Mary, Mary. Gates, gates. Shift and extras. Right. We know gates is... Hold on. There might be something more to this. Painting... puzzle. Where is it? Painting puzzle. We've got, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. And if that were gates, it's the drawing room puzzle, isn't it? Is that the... Wait, that can't be it though, can it? Hold on, let me go under here. Small gates. Drawing room. 4:15. So these must have relevance then. Right. Do we have right in here? If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. No mention of right. Mary. Gates. Law, jaw. Draft the 6s, shifted extras, the fixed stars. Oh! okay, I think I have just gotten another hint. I don't think I fully processed what that meant before. Hold on. Let's go back to library or a new clue. A new clue. Right. So, hold on. What if there is another? Hold on, let me bring this down. Wait, I think there. Did I have it down here already? Yeah, we got it here. Let me do it at the bottom. Book name word play. So, Tender Cipher, The Red Prince, Luna Renamed, Realm and Rune, Uncle Orr, A New Clue, Draft of the Sixes, Fixed Stars. Is there another anagram in here? Because he shows that Draft the Sixes becomes Shifted Extras. Draft the Sixes. Shifted Extras. So is there another clue in the book titles? Like, can I decipher these to spell something else? What order are they in on the stack? Okay, in the order we've got it. So, can I decipher Tender Cipher into something else? Let me double check. THEFIXEDSTARS 13. SHIFTEDEXTRAS 13. Right, so it is a correct anagram. Tender Cipher. Tender Cipher. Luna Renamed. Luna Renamed. I don't know if I've got the brain power right now to be doing this. Tender Cipher. The thing is, I'd already gotten red from Tender. There's net, something net, maybe, which leaves DERCIPHER. Her net, which leaves us with CIPDER, Sipter. Her. There's no way to get spider, is there? We've got a good amount of vowels there. Red. Her red. Net. Red sip. We'll leave that for now. Cool. I think there might be something more to it then. I really do. Major. Where's my magnifying glass gone? Oh, it's down here. Major. Assume page count starts there. Library, metro station, which we've done. Followed that clue. Anything on the paintings? The ballroom? That's the picture from the safe house of Mary, Philip, and I can't remember the other guy's name. And then that owl in front of the sun. Seen all the signs. Dead end, major key. I think we've got that now. XYZ, ABC. Okay. And yeah, I think we've got everything there. Sample night, study the maps, double the meaning. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Cool. Let's move. Sorry about the brief pause there for some theory. It is time. It is time to make our way to the reservoir. What a day. What a glorious day. And I forget that you've got a little bit from the last episode at the beginning of this one. So I don't even know how long this episode is. Like what? Nearly 2 hours maybe? It's got to be close. Including all of the BRBs to look after my son. Right? Cool. Yeah, let's go have a dig. This might also be oh, yes. Oh my god, look at all the chests. I've got one second key. Oh no. Oh no. Before we go down there, there was a map, wasn't there? Map, handwriting security. No, where did we find the full version? Underground? Oh, for God's sake, where the hell is it? Outer rooms. Maybe it's in here somewhere? We found a full map of the underground. But for the life of me, I can't remember where it was we found it. We had a partial map in the room with the sigil. Wasn't it like... I think if I search foundation, it'll be in here. Foundation, security, red room, basement? Here we go. Should be in here. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So, we never got the other part of this. Angel points dreams. But this here. 10. Buried floor plan. What if that is underneath... Here it is. What if that is underneath the reservoir? Because I can't see the 10 on the map. I am leaning in, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, I think we actually got this over here at the rotating gear. We'll have a look at that if I can't find it down here, but I'm wondering if that is where we'll find it. Let's go have a look. Ah, this is so strange. Oh, no! No! What do you mean I've got no keys? Guys, this is an absolute travesty. Okay, I'm going to have to look at the clue that we got and see if we can figure out where this sanctum key is. Because presumably it's in one of these. But which one is a question beyond my pay grade? Oh, for God's sake. What a thing. Okay, let's open the notes again and have a look at sanctum keys. I believe we've got it in the quest log. No, let's go to here then. So, the fourth down below beneath all of the docks. Down below beneath all of the docks. Right, so let's count how many we see here. So we've got... Oh, they've all got different colors and oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake. Right, bear with me. So 1 white, 2 white, 3, 4, 5. 5 white. Is that a 6? No, that's 5. So 5 white. We'll make a note of this in the foundation under the basement part, I think. Chests below the reservoir. 1. No. Is there bullet points in this? Format. No. Insert. No. Paragraph. Here we go. Bullet list. 5 white chests. Maybe we can do process of elimination and figure out how many there are. So we've got 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, 4, 5, 6. 6 red chests. 6 red. 6 red chests. Next up, let's count blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 blue. 6 blue chests. And then how many black can we count? 1. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 black. And then just to make sure I've not been a fool, because why are there 6 of each except white? Let me double check white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's none back here. No white back here. Which makes me think there's a hidden white one then. Or something. Why is there one fewer white? Which must mean one of the symbols is missing? Hold on. Let's check the symbol. Oh, I realize you can't see. Let's check the symbols. So we've got moon. We're going to check them on red first. So moon, moon, sun, 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 sun. So 4 suns, 2 moon for red. 4 sun, 2 moon. Then we'll check blue. So moon, sun, squiggle, moon. Did I check this one? I think I started it, didn't I? I think we started there. Did we? Oh god, I'm panicking now. Moon, we'll start again. Moon, 1. 2 moon. Sun, squiggle, 3 moon, sun. So blue, 3 sun, 2 moon, 1 squiggle. Or I think I've got that the wrong way around. I think it was 3 moon, 1 sun, 2 sun. Yeah, I think I've got that the wrong way around. It was 3 moon, wasn't it? 3 moon, 2 sun, 1 squiggle. Right, then we'll do black chests? Black chests, we'll do black. Moon. Squiggle. Moon, so 2 moon, 2 squiggle, 3 moon. 3 moon, 3 squiggle. 3 moon, 3 squiggle. And then finally white. So squiggle, sun, sun, squiggle. So 2 sun, 2 squiggle. And 3 squiggle. 3 squiggle, 2 sun. So from this, what can I derive? I'm going to tell you. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. The only thing which is standing out to me is the 1 squiggle on the blue chest. It's the only case of having 1. 3, 2, 4, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or 3, 3, sorry. So I'm going to go for the blue squiggle. Which is this one here. Let's see. All green memos found in boxes in the water are true. So because you're red, you are false. And that's it. I can't do any more. I'm going to guess these stay open. Because we're technically not inside the estate, right? I guess I should click all of these just in case one of them is unlocked. No. No. Okay. Well. What a way for the day to end. What a way for the day to end. Either way, we've made some pretty good progress, I would say. Yeah, none of these are going to open, are they? Some pretty good progress. And I'm guessing the notes inside will relate to the different sigils. So, this is the first one we get. And I will make a note saying, well, should I take a picture? I'll take a picture. Just because I'll probably want to see this again. So, this infers that they're actually false. Or they're either. Because this is false, because it's text, like printed text on red, it doesn't mean that all green memos are false. It might just mean that some are true, some are false. Either way. Either way, we'll figure it out. Alright, so the one thing I'm going to do before we go, unless I can see on this map, we're looking for 10 buried floor plans. Buried floor plans. I can't see it anywhere. Is it in the basement? Looking for the number 10. No, not that I can see. Catacombs. Basement. Maybe I am just blind. Can't see shit. Let's go find the page. Because we do have a magnifying glass. And maybe that's how you reveal the location of the number 10. So we'll go over it with a fine-tooth comb. Because if there are, like, secret floor plans, you best believe I want them. So for me to get over there... Oh, God. Alright, this is going to be a bit of a hassle. But we can do it. Ah, dear. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Shit. This one. Here we go. Was it buried floor plan? Is that how it was described? Buried floor plan? So we want to do this twice. Which will then get us over there. Oh, that is where we want to go, isn't it? I think this is where the... Oh, this has worked perfectly. Right. Let's have a look. We're looking for the number 10. I'm going to lean in. I'm going to move the mic and we're going to lean in. We're looking for... It is number 10, isn't it? Yeah, 10. Buried floor plan. So it's got to be in traversable terrain. Down here. Oh! Yeah, that's only visible with the magnifying glass. Oh, shit. Okay, where is that? Oh, shit. I kind of freaked out before I realized. So it's in the back of the basement. Okay, we can go there. We can go there, but not end, because we do still need to go back inside. We do have a Blessing of the Monk still that I'd like to make, or, you know, take advantage of. All in all, though, what a bloody fantastic day. Still no sanctum key, but I think for me, this experiment, lowering the water level in the reservoir by 1, great work. Absolutely fantastic work. I'm so happy with that. Right, so we want to go all the way over here to the right, and then it should be in the back corner. I do have the shovel, don't I? I do have the shovel. I've still got the treasure map. I thought we lost that after we dug for treasure. Clearly not. Yeah, I'm aiming to maybe get over here by the corridor a freezer. The freezer would be phenomenal in order to maintain the gems and the coins we currently have. So it was here, I think. There it is. What's it going to be? Ooh, lost and found. Whenever you enter this room, you will lose 1. Ooh, what? What do you mean? But 2 rare items. Yeah, sure, let's add it. Let's add it. Okay, let's not go back up. We will make our way into a corridor and see what we can build. Again, I think freezer is the go-to here for me. With 2 reroll die, we should have some luck here. We could go trading post. I don't know what I would like to see. We can always go north through boiler room and dark room. What would I like to see from trading post? More dice, probably? I don't know what I'm aiming to get. We could get throne room. Oh, smack my mouse. We could get throne room. If we could get some more dice, we might be able to end this on a really, really cool note. Let's see. Car keys, trade. Coin, trade. Car, alright, whatever. Sleeping mask for salt. Salt for battery. Battery for salt, okay. Broken lever for battery. So what happens to the salt now that we have battery back? I'll become sleeping mask. That's interesting. Compass for coin. Shovel for coin. Magnifying for salt. Treasure map for coin. Basement key for gear wrench. Gear wrench for lucky rabbit's foot. Vault key 370. Yes, please. We've not got that, I believe. Key card for coupon. We need that, annoyingly. A lot of these trade for salt. So now if I were to get salt from car keys, what do these trade for? Gems, gems, car keys, shovel, key. Let's get the key. Don't really need the gems, but I don't really need you guys either. Yeah, we'll leave it be. We'll leave it be. I'm happy to get the vault key. Where did I build vault again? There. Which we're going back up there anyway. 44 steps remaining. I think we're going to be okay. I say think because I'm not entirely sure. I'm not mega confident. So let's figure this out. Entrance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But there should be fruit in the conference room. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. This episode has gone on way longer than I thought it would. Imagine, I'm all of a sudden, I'm like, I don't know, overcome with a sense of nervousness. Like, what if we can get the throne room? What if today is the day? Okay, let's just shove all of this fruit into our mouths. Okay, here goes. Do I want to use the key here? No, this should be unlocked, right? Yeah, why had I not built this before? We will go for servants' quarters to get some more keys, just in case we need them later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing else in here? Okay, so now we're going to run all the way back up north and see if we can force a throne room. But we do also need to go to the vault on the way. And I'm guessing it won't give me a duplicate key for a vault hatch I've already opened. But you know what they say? When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Oh, I got rid of the bloody lever, didn't I? Oh, you fool. You fool. Ah, never mind. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that, because we don't have a lost and found anyway. We may as well open this because I've got plenty of keys. Might get some dice, which would be great. Ah, okay, I'll take the gems. Oh, go on then. Sure, I'll take them. Right, so... Oh, that was the wrong way. We want to go this way, left, through the Great Hall, and then from there... Can I buy anything here? More gems? No. From there, we want to then make our way to the vault, and then go back north, probably into the boiler room, if I had the pick. Right, so it was 370. 370. 370. Yeah, go on in. Oh! No! No way! A sanctum key! We got the oh my god, today really is a wild one. And what is this? Uncle Mary! Thank you again for all of your help. I know I could never hope to repay you, but it pains me to know that I won't even have the chance to try. At any rate, I'm leaving these extra funds behind, as well as the extra passports. It would be too risky if we were searched at the border, and the money would raise too many suspicions. I think we all want a clean start anyway. I know I do. Mary. Right, let me make a picture of this. So again, this directly goes against what Uncle Herbert said. In regards to him not helping, because clearly he did. So we'll put this in the curious case of Mary Jones. Keep going, keep going. Paste Mary's letter to Herbert in Vault 370. So we now have a sanctum key, guys. Will today ever end? Oh, God. Right, so we want to go left. Oh, imagine if we get throne room now. Imagine, guys. So this is where it's going to get a bit annoying, because I need to disable this, don't I? Which, to do that, we need... Is it just this one here? Yes. But power is still on. Okay, good. So, throne room. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh, no. We can go closed exhibit. There's nothing wrong with that. We can always unlock the door over here opposite gymnasium through to the antechamber. Let's do closed exhibit because we have the key card. We have the key card. Throne room. Redraw. We know it's 5 gems. So if it appears as an archived one, we will know. Oh! Could you tell I maybe got a bit excited? I saw the 5 gems and I thought it was it. Okay. Redraw. No. Okay. Okay. Classroom. And we're now onto our final room. Could you imagine? We've got 2 rerolls to make it happen, guys. Throne room. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. Redraw. Oh, I forget that we've got the... Even more. Okay. Redraw. 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 We're not going to get it, are we? Oh, for God's sake. Redraw. The final one. Oh, we could go lost and found. Oh, do I want to risk it? Do I want to risk lost and found when we could get the throne room? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to go lost and found. Sorry, guys. Watch it take the sanctum key. If it took the sanctum key, I would... Oh, okay. Sleeping mask is fine. Oh! Another upgrade disc. What is this? I've never seen this before. You found a student hall pass. You will not lose steps traveling between 2 adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems. Oh, wow. That's... Oh, for God's sake. Another Morajai? Really? Really? This is how you're going to do me? Oh! 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 That's a sigil! And there's Mila! Alright, let's have a look at the Morajai puzzle. Right, so pink just rotates them around one another. Okay, so we would now want to do that. Then this. Then that. Then this. Then this. Where have I gone wrong there? Alright, so we want... Hold on. There you go. And then click. Boom, 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 boom. Right. That might look like luck, but I did know what I was doing. Partially. A little bit. Just a smidge. Anything in here? Check behind the door for any secret text? No. The secret passage just taught me well. This is certainly interesting. There's our mum again in front of Mount Holly. We've seen this picture before. But that is very curious. That gives us a lot of information. So grab a picture of you, bring you over here. So going over to sigils, we can probably figure out who, like what country this is. So go down here. So the border would indicate that this is pink. So I'll do it underneath the picture. Border pink. Then the moat is spiritual. Moat spiritual. And then we've got lines, loads of lines, which would indicate wavy, which would be extreme heat. Lines, wavy, heat. And then one of these lines in the middle doesn't go fully all the way. So is this horseback? Maybe? Because look, the line here extends to the edge, but then this one only comes up to the halfway point of the moat. The only ones which do that, I would say a turtleback, 5 short rays that do not fully extend. I think the only one that this could be is horseback. Right? Because horseback doesn't look like they all extend to the edge. It looks like maybe a couple of them do. And it couldn't be turtleback because it says 5 short rays that do not fully extend from the core. Whereas in this image down here, it's only one which doesn't extend all of the way. One last look. Aviation, camels, turtleback, travel. It could be aviation. I guess this is the sort of thing that we want to experiment with, right? And because we know it's pink, that means it's got to be, if we go to the world, pink is it further up? Oh, the world. I didn't click on the right one, I don't think. The world, there we go. So pink would be Araja, I guess. I've got Araja down as violet. But I'm guessing that's who we're referring to, is Araja. And heat would make sense, I suppose. So Araja? I guess? Oh, but no, it was Vera. We just saw the Vera. Sorry. Vera. It's got to be. So Vera equals... Sorry, I forget that the Morajai puzzle we just did had the Vera logo on it. So I'm going to guess we're talking about Vera here in this situation. So to go back to sigils, I will say that this is Vera then. Cool. Right. Now we need to go put the upgrade disc in somewhere and make our way back down to the sanctum. Phenomenal. And there's a black pawn in here. Black pawn in Lost and Found. Wow. Guys, what a day. What a session. And it's not over yet. There's still more. Which it is mind-boggling that there's still more to do. Hopefully, though, this won't take too much longer because I do have work in about an hour. But my love of this game has no boundary, it would seem. God. Honestly, I could sit here and play this all day. Like, I can't wait to figure everything out. If I even can. I don't know if my brain is developed enough to solve all of these puzzles and all of these mysteries. But I'll damn well give it the best shot I possibly can. So, I completely forgot about the upgrade disc. Until now. But we can go over to Blackbridge. So we'll do Blackbridge to save steps. Then we'll go to Sanctum. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, dear. Deary me. God. I am... I don't know. Like, I can't get over just how much there is in this game. Like, there's so many intricacies and interwoven mysteries and bits of plot. It's just so good. So good. Oh, we can make the spare room into a room? Go on then, what can we get? Spare bedroom, so put some bed in there. Spare green room, put some stuff in there. And spare hall. Ah, I do love a green room. I'm gonna go spare green room. Yeah, I think that's a good choice. Huh. Nice. That's still a little bit poo, isn't it? Like, it just changes the color of the room. I was expecting it to give a little bit more. Maybe I'm being greedy. I am. I'm being a bit greedy. Yeah, I thought maybe it'd be like, oh, spare green room. You will find one item in here. Like, there will be spare green room items. Like, I'd love to get another opportunity to pick up the watering can. At the minute, that seems to be, unless I have been oblivious, that seems to be something you can only get by making your way into the greenhouse. I'd never seen it in any other room. Maybe Lost and Found can have it as well. Wrong way again. Ah, what a fool. Oh, couldn't see where I was going. Right, Sanctum. And the annoying thing is, I've still got to come all the way back out because of the Blessing of the Monk, which is... it's annoying. I think we'll probably just go with the entrance hall, because I did want to try and smash the vase in the... is that normally locked? I thought that was open. I did want to try and smash open the vase in the copied entrance hall. Now that we know there's a microchip in the real one, does that mean there'll be another microchip in the fake one? What door do I want to go with? So that's Morajai. That was Arinda. I don't think that's Fen. I think that was Arinda. So maybe this one? I don't know. I'm gonna go number 8. Yeah, let's go this one. Let's go over here. Come on then. What's it gonna be? Oh god. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Tab out. Tab out, tab out, tab out. Have a look at the world. So the sigil we're looking for is diamond. And diamond relates to 2, 3, 4. Nuance. Right. We might be able to figure this out. So looking at this. One moment. So we want to go to sigils. Nuance. We're gonna have to do a little bit of guesswork, but I'm hopeful that we can maybe figure this out. Nuance. Green. So let's go through bit by bit. The core. We know that. Dividing lines. Naval, roads, horseback, train, turtleback, camels, aviation. It's definitely aviation, because we know they've got dirigibles. Aviation. 5 lines above horizon. The next one is weather. Oh, now that's a bit tricky. I don't know the weather. I'm trying to think of the stamp we saw of nuance before. Do I have nuance? So we can see it's dirigible up here. No, I don't have a picture of the stamp anywhere, which is really annoying. Unless I search entrance hall? Maybe it's in here? No. No. Shit. Okay. I'm inclined to say windy, just because of the nature of a dirigible. Oh, I thought I did have the stamp. I don't. We've got stamps of Arinda and Costa Rica. Right. So, nuance, green. Let's go back to sigils. We can always guess at that. We can guess at the weather later. But considering where it is, stormy, maybe rainy. I really feel like I remember seeing rain in the stamp, maybe. Moat, tribal, agricultural, martial, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, poetic. I'm torn between martial and industrial here. So I'm going to put both of those down. Martial or industrial. And then finally the border, well, we know it's green. So the green is the lines. Yeah, let's give this a shot. So we want the squiggles on the outside, which I think we should do that last. So in the middle, let's try, I think is that militaristic? Militaristic, that's martial, right? So we'll try martial to begin with. We then want the lines to be, how do I change the lines specifically? Is it this one? Right, so what we want out of the lines is 5 above the horizon. That's correct. That is correct. Then this needs to be the squiggles. I think that's it. No. Right, but I believe that is the correct border that we're looking for. Green, yeah, so that's correct. So, first thing I'll try is changing the weather, which I think is here. Yeah? And then I need to change this back to squiggles. This is a bit of a pain in the ass. I'll say that. Like having to maneuver these. Okay, so that was rain. It's not rain. It's stormy weather. Let's try this. Click. No. Go again. That's heat, which I'm not confident in, but that we can try and do a little bit of brute forcing. Just a smidge. Just a tiny bit. No. Okay. Next one is snow. I don't think it's snow. I'm going to skip snow. Nothing I've seen indicates snow. Wave. Could be the wave, which I think is just wind, isn't it? Which I would be willing to guess is correct. Again, for an aviation. No. Oh, it is! Yes! Come on! Get in. So they are militaristic, which makes sense, right? Because of the war we saw. The Royal East Air Hangar. By far my favorite realm I visited during this trip, but I've always had a penchant for technology and am less moved by the beauty of nature than others. The soot-filled streets and soaring skyscrapers here are just as stirring to me as the mountains of Costa Rica or the beaches of Morajai. Perhaps I'm just letting my childhood love of dirigiblocks compromise my objectivity. From the shops I visited, it seems the series is just as popular here as it is back home. Speaking of home, as I look across the eastern sea, I can almost see its shores. I never thought that I would miss the sight of red flags. Signed, Mount Holly Estate in the care of Mrs. Babbage, Reddington, Fen Aries 63080, via airmail. Look at that. Oh, I am chuffed. Absolutely chuffed. And we'll take you and put you in sanctum. So this would be room 8. There's the letter. Then let's zoom out and have a look at this picture. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is not what I was expecting it to look like. That's awesome. Okay. Get a picture. Snipping. New snip. And then we'll put you in here. Lovely. Really cool. All right. Wow. Again, today has just taken on a life of its own, hasn't it? Morajai box. Green tiles were introduced with the ability to instantly. Okay, we've done this before. Well, not this one, but we've done the green ones before, haven't we? So I need to duplicate them, right? How the hell am I meant to get green in every corner if I've only got 2 green? Okay, so does that copy whatever's to the left of it, maybe? I don't know what purple does. Oh, God. How the hell am I going to do this? How the hell am I going to do this? Do I want to try and get purple at the up top? But what does that do for me? What the hell does that do for me? Right, it's copied the green. We've got one. Okay, we've got a green. I don't really want the green there. That's good. Okay, I feel like we're moving in the right direction a little bit. So ping you up there. Ping you back down here. Because you can then move. Ping you down there. Ping you back up. Move you to there. How do I get into the middle then? Do I need to make one of these? How does purple work? So purple moves down. Right. Okay. There's probably a way for me to do this then that I'm currently failing to comprehend. So that will always move down. So ping you up there. I need to ping you to the top. How the hell do I do that? Oh, God. So I need the purple to be up top to push the green ones down. Or push them up, should I say. So you come down here. I might have ruined the run. Let's start again. Now that I know how to do this. Kinda. So you go down. Yeah, so if I do that, you can then go down. Like so. But then you're grey. Greys are just duds. We don't want greys. Right, so orange takes from whatever's around it. The majority of what's around it, I believe. So if I were to do that, yeah, it's still grey. If I were to do this and then that doesn't do anything. Okay. What do I do that? No, that still doesn't do it. So it must be going off of what's next to it then. So go there, do this, slide you over again. See, now you don't become anything because you've got 3 different things on 3 different sides. So I'm guessing whatever's the majority of the blocks around it is my read. So if I could get the green here... Oh God, this is a nightmare. You know what? Because I'm already late, I will do that next time. Because right now, I know this episode is long. I need to have lunch. I got to get ready for work. We will do that next time. There's no rush. Yeah, we'll lose out on 2 allowance. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Probably you. But I'll tackle it next time. Gives me plenty of time to Google all of the answers as well, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I just walk in there and I immediately solve it. Don't worry, it'll be very apparent that I've done no such thing. So yeah, we'll go up, entrance hall, rest, and then that's it for today. I feel like I'm getting into the habit of saying this nearly every single time. But what an episode. What an episode. I cannot get enough of this game. Makes me wonder if there's other games like this out there that maybe you guys would be interested in me playing. Feel free to let me know. I love a puzzle. I love a mystery. So anything that's like this, I'd love to play. So do sound off in the comments below. But for now, I'm going to rest, both in-game and out of game. And yeah, at the beginning of tomorrow, we will make our way into an outdoors entrance hall and hopefully get a hammer to smash... Which vase was it? This one. We know it can't be a microchip, but I would be surprised if there is nothing inside the vase outside. But yeah, for now, that's it. I'm out of here. Call it a day. Let's see what it's got to say about our day. We must have had over 200 steps, if I had to guess. 43 rooms. 155 steps. All right, close. And 1 new room. It's not bad. It's not bad. For now, though, guys, that's it. I'm out of here. Fare thee well. Have a great rest of your day.